Creamline Cool Smashers have now won 8 straight games in the PVL Season 3 Reinforced Conference. Banko Perlas, meanwhile, secured the playoff for a Final Four berth after beating Balipure. Now, to discuss the PVL matches and our race to the semifinals, let's bring in Synjin, Reyes and Dionisio, who are both appropriately dressed for the weather.
Rainy days.
Rainy day, pero okay lang. Because ano tayo, rain or shine, we're talking about the PVL and the race to the semis. So let's talk about the matches yesterday. Banko Perlas defeating Balipure, and Synjin, you wanted to talk about players who displayed leadership for Banko Perlas.
Well, to highlight, their newest captain for this season is Nicole Chamzon. And we're seeing Chamzon grow into that maturity role na for Banko Perlas. Kung dati, nakikita natin, may pagkabata pa dito sa club team level or sa commercial level, nakikita natin ngayon si Chami, mas palaban na. And she's the finisher. In their game against Motolite, last 3 points, all on the hands of Chamzon. In this game, napakaganda ng pinakita pa din. Really steady performer, really showing that she leads by example for Banko.
I was watching online and kahit ako kinilabutan how they ended that match when Chamzon scored that final point and she was shouting, she was celebrating, and you'd see na ibang Chamzon na nga talaga. Synjin is right. Ibang Chamzon na tong nakikita natin. Matured, palaban, kaya very good for Banko Perlas.
Good for Chami and good for her team. Something else that Banko Perlas did well that caught your attention, Bengs?
Yes, kasi if you've been watching PVL even in the past years, you know na they need someone who can do defense, floor defense for them. And that's what Chua Lim is bringing to the team. She had 10 excellent digs, 10 excellent receptions against Balipure, and that allowed Jem Ferrer to set a place for the team. So, I guess kitang-kita naman na yung transition plays nila very good because she's there. She's working.
I would have to agree because at the start of the season, depends sa yung naging reklamo natin sa Banko. Blocking was on point. Scoring, we knew they could score. Setting was impeccable with Jem, especially at the start of the season. But now, Chulim adds the defense factor, which is the missing key. Hindi man nila nasulit si Chulim as an import in attacking, sulit naman nila sa depensa. So, that's a good thing for Banko Perlas as well.
Alright, let's shift to that win by Creamline over Pacific Town Army. So this Creamline team, ayaw na nila matalo. No? They're on this really long win streak, and it's not just, like for you, Sin, it's not just about the big name players, but there are other players in this team that can contribute.
When you talk about the team, it's not just about who's in the first 6. It's also about who can come in when you need them the most. Risa Sato was not performing at her best. Pinasok ni Coach Tai si Pao Soriano, who's a starter in an all-Filipino lineup. And we see how Pao stands up for her name and her reputation as a lethal middle blocker. Hindi man siya yung top scorer for that game, pero yung contributions is very much helpful. And we know that Gia, mapapagana yun. The triumvirate of Gia, Eliza, and Coach Tai is really in system. So, nothing much to say or to talk about when you talk about the big stars because they've been playing so well for Creamline, and it's really about who will support them and add those contributions in the team.
Dito na talaga pumapasok, sir, yung yung lalim ng bench ng Creamline na pag may isa dyan na hindi gumana, sa ibang team wala na. For teams like Creamline, pag may isang hindi gumana, meron pang second or third option.
And that's probably why they're being accused of hoarding players per se. Pero it's not really hoarding players. It's really securing your level of play in this competition. Na pag hindi gumana isang starter mo, may pamalit ka talagang starter material din.
Okay, there's something also about Creamline. I think blocking was something that you wanted to point out, Benz.
Yeah, sabi nga niya, si Pao was on point during that game, but at the same time, si Blanco din. These middle blockers were just present during that match. Kasi the team limited Pacific Town sa 9 excellent sets. That means hindi nila na-fool masyado yung blockers. The blockers laging nakapwesto, so it was easier for the floor defenders sa likod na makapwesto, maitaas yung bola, making it easier for Gia to set a place, and then making it easier for the attackers to score. So it's a domino effect in a good way.
We're in the tail end of our competition. Bottom line for Creamline is the intangibles will matter at this point. Nasulit na nila yung imports nila kasi they're starting to play into the system of Coach Tai. They're playing happy, they're enjoying the game. Now it's about doing the intangibles so that they finish strong when they enter into the semis and to the finals.
Okay, so speaking of finishing strong, all these teams are hoping to finish strong to improve their chances of making it to the semifinals. So let's show the team standings, and then Synjin and Bangs, you tell the fans what they're looking at here, who's safely in, who's fighting for spots as we near the last game day of the elimination round.
Last game day, we have 3 games that's happening. But to break it down simply, Creamline Petro, safe.
Yeah.
The real question here is that Banko Pacific Town game, which is the first of the triple header, whoever loses to that, if Motolite wins, they will play for a playoff on Sunday. That's how simple we can put it.
Yeah, so etong Motolite, ito na talaga yung do or die nila. Na if they want a chance at least to get into the Final Four, they have to work hard and start closing games talaga. Na they are very much capable eh. They are very much capable. They just have to sustain it from start to end.
Okay, so the 3 things that we are sure of so far, as you said, Creamline's in, Petrogas is in, and unfortunately, Balipure. Wala na siyang,
not a contender.
Yeah, wala siyang chance. So, if you're a fan of Banko Perlas, Pacific Town, and Motolite, this weekend is going to be a very anxious weekend for you.
Yes.
And you won't be just watching one game. Watch all the games.
Kasi yan eh, parang every game is connected to the other.
Yes.
And yung clincher pa dyan, yung last game sa gabi, yun pa yung kailangan natin para matapos yung season kung may playoff ba the next day, because it's the 3rd match at 6 p.m. pa. We'll know if we'll have a playoff on Sunday.
So we have an exciting volleyball Saturday coming up for all of us.
And there's no if you're looking at Banko, Pacific Town, Motolite, no team here has like big edge or clear edge.
No one has been very dominant at any point of the competition. At some point, may malakas dito. Si Banko nung start, mataas sa blocking. May point na sobrang passionate nung Pacific Town, sobrang solid nila. May isang point naman, nakita mo yung Motolite, may laban na. So parang, sino ba talaga yung aangat dito sa dulo ng competition?
Which makes them exciting contenders din sa Final Four. Kasi you don't know what you're gonna get. So, Creamline and Petrogas, even if you're already up there, sabi nga ni Eliza, si Eliza mismo, sabi niya sa interview, they shouldn't relax. That's why they dropped a set against Pacific Town eh. Sabi niya, they relaxed.
So, if someone goes up to the 2 of you and says, Synjin, Banks, ano na yan? Creamline Petrogas finals na yan. What do you say?
I will never know. We've seen the craziest of situations in volleyball at hindi natatapos yung laro hanggang hindi siya pumipito.
Well, sa puso na pinapakita ng ibang teams, I'm not gonna confirm that. Everything is very much possible at this point.
All right, thank you very much, Synjin Reyes and Mac Dionisio. Thanks, guys, for helping us out. This has been The Score. I'm Miko Halili. You can also watch The Score on iWant. And we'll leave you now with a look at the MPBL's Team Valenzuela in Dataland's DDT Sky Tower launch. We'll see you all again tomorrow.
After failing to make it to the playoffs last season, the V-Nation added several key players and had coaching changes to make a more competitive run in the MPBL Lakan Cup. At the coaching helm is seasoned PBA star and hometown hero Jerry Esplana. For Coach Jerry, who took over the team just recently, he's slowly tweaking the system of Valenzuela to catch up with the other squads.
Well, excited din naman kasi homegrown ako, taga Valenzuela ako. Passion ko ang basketball. I'm into coaching since 2011. So, gusto ng coaches yung ma-infuse niya sa players niya yung wisdom. Ang long-term goal, siyempre, to improve yung performance last season.
Returning big, Mac Andaya and former pro Erwin Santamaria beefs up their front line, while ace point guard Paulo Hubalde will still lead the charge for Team Valenzuela.
We added a couple of guys that we really needed kasi like we have Big Mac now, he came back, so it's a matter of blending in with the team. So we have a long season, so we have a luxury to basically tackle all the things we need to do. For us, like my team, we're relying on hard work, teamwork, saka heart. And with Coach Jerry and the management on our back, siguro we have a bigger chance this season.
Valenzuela prides itself of hard work and dedication, and with a better lineup, they are confident that they will have better results this time around.
Alam mo mga taga Valenzuela, isa sa pinaka-fanatikong fan ng MPBL. So nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga taga Valenzuela sa suporta ninyo. Through thick and thin, nandiyan kayo para sa Team Valenzuela.
1, 2, 3, Data Land Incorporated.
This is a new landmark set to rise in one of the most strategically and centrally located areas in Quezon City, the DDT Sky Tower. At 60 stories, the office tower is intelligently designed to stand out in the Quezon City skyline. And with a total office space of 115,000 square meters, it's one of the biggest in the office industry to accommodate business in style.
We are very happy because this is going to be our first iconic office development. It can be compared to the best of the best in the Philippines. The floor plates are very good for BPOs and also very good for commercial corporate offices.
The DDT Sky Tower is bound to be an ideal work haven with its outstanding features, namely iconic design, PEZA approved, LEED certified, strategic location with convenient access to transportation hubs, financial institutions, entertainment and recreational venues, retail centers, and business districts.
DDT Sky Tower also aims to attract the country's top graduates and give rise to employment options north of Manila with its strategic location. It's a business address accessible to major public transportation. That's why DDT Sky Tower sees itself as a new home for many major corporate offices, as it opens its doors to opportunities in Quezon City.